The Guardian now, and Geert Wilders win in the Netherlands means the EU won't be able to shut down Dutch farms, but not everybody's happy about it, Paul.
Yeah, success of Geert Wilders' far-right PVV raises fears for Dutch climate policy. So the party wants to extract more oil and gas from the North Sea and stop building wind turbines and solar farms. It also wants to abolish the Dutch climate law and leave Paris Agreement on climate change. The more you learn about this guy, the more of a legend he becomes. I mean, do you know what? Those sort of, we joke, and by the way, you just absolutely made it superb argument against what I said about the lingerie thing. I just sat there thinking, why did I go for the lingerie thing? You're absolutely right, Darius. However, back to this story. I think if you took these policies, they are very populist policies now. If you took these policies and you put them in as policies for any party in the Western world, they would do very well. People have had an absolute.
We're seeing this across the world, not just across Europe, but across Argentina as well. People are rejecting socialism, they're rejecting leftism and the ridiculous policies. But I mean, the idea that the Netherlands, Darius, is like some big polluter. They say, oh, it releases so much nitrogen from the farms. It's like, yeah, they don't eat all that food in the Netherlands. It gets exported to other countries. So really, other countries are contributing to those emissions. And if we get rid of all those farms, those other countries won't have that food. And you know what? People need food to live.
Yeah, I mean, imagine how angry the Dutch have to be to want to have less wind turbines. They love windmills. That's the thing. But a lot of his policies, I've only started to read a little bit of him. He's got some good ideas, but then he's troll-like. So he says, I want all Muslims to have to watch a picture of the Prophet Muhammad. They have to draw a picture or something to show that they can ingratiate into Dutch society. That's one of
live in a secular society.
It's in one of his policies, but that's just deliberately trolling. But like you said,
I mean, there's also the option, if you don't want to live in the Netherlands, which is that rule, you could live in a Muslim country such as Afghanistan or Iran or something like that.
That's true. But I mean, that is kind of trolling. You have to do that. I think it's funny. But yeah,
he has some genuine right-leaning, if not far-right ideas.
Yeah.
And the far-right is used way too much for the wrong thing at the moment. He's a populist leader. He does have some far-right, but what he's doing is he's appealing to the silent majority.
Yeah, and he's very popular in liberal areas. That was one of the big surprises with this vote. There's a lot of liberal Dutch people who are worried about attacks on gay people, worried about attacks on women's rights, and they voted for him as well. It wasn't just Hicks and the Sticks.
You know what it is people just want sensible politicians. Let us live our lives.
Yeah.
Don't tell us what to do. Don't indoctrinate our kids. Don't overcharge our gas, electricity. Let us drive our cars without being monitored and checkpoint everywhere. Just sensible politics. And if one of them came out, they'd clean up.